I am enormously impressed by the care, dedication and love of everyone involved here. And this is the reason why I'm always so happy to return.
Excuse me. Well, can we move? Can you guys move back around the side then? Just right there. Ma'am, would you say if you went for the visit? Right here.
Yeah, today just arrived, so I haven't seen anything yet.
Why did you want the Princess to actually come here?
We're launching our endowment fund scheme. The endowment fund is vital for the hospital. And her coming here and launching this fund means we have a chance of collecting our $25 million. It gives us public relationing, profile. We were able to, because of her, invite the top donors in this country, which we wouldn't have got normally.
How vital is it for you to get that money?
It's vital because it's very difficult to constantly keep raising money, where 80% of patients are treated free, no government help, and a hospital of this caliber and the expenses, especially a cancer hospital, we need an endowment fund, otherwise we just cannot sustain this effort.
Bearing in mind what happened last year, have you been worried about her security and safety?
No, not at all. Last year, I don't expect it to be the rule. And secondly, the government has given her a complete state protocol. She's a state guest.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Sorry to bother you.
Talkative, playful guy.
He's doing well?
He's doing very well. He was in ICU for a month. He was after a very bad report. So he has done remarkably well. Very few survivors of ICU. because he has leukemia. So that about 80%. Yes, half of them are surviving. Actually, when you walk around, you'll see a lot of leukemia. The two girls who presented the case, both of you, they are both having leukemia. And they came in 95. They are part of our original diagnosed cohort. No, they have no diabetes. She actually finished her treatment in another month. And the other one has another 6 months to go. And both of them are very good.
Well done.
Thank you.
Excuse me, no pushing.
It's going to fall over. Minister Punjab, Mr. Shahbaz Sharif, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the members of the press, I welcome all of you for coming. This is a great occasion for Shaukat Khanum Cancer Hospital, and I especially want to thank Princess Diana for coming and launching the Shaukat Khanum Endowment Fund scheme. It is important to make everyone understand what an endowment fund is, because so far not many people have a concept of the endowment fund. With an endowment fund, a hospital like this will be able to sustain the running expenses through the income of the fund. That's why we want to thank Lady Diana, because her coming here means that we launched this fund, which up till now is only about $1.5 million, and we have to make it reach $25 million. All these visits have been treated completely free through the Zakat fund or through donations. And I want to tell you that the total cost this hospital has spent in treating these poor patients free is 28 crore rupees, which amounts to $6.8 million. This makes it the only private cancer hospital in the world where 80% of the patients have been treated free of cost. But what everyone needs to understand, that cancer is spreading rapidly. The increase in the disease has meant that this is not enough for Pakistan. You need at least 3 more cancer hospitals of this size to cope with the amount of cancer coming in Pakistan. And the other important thing is that we are only treating the curable patients. The patients that we take into this hospital are the patients that can be cured. We cannot cope with all the patients. There are marginal patients which we cannot cope with. Already there's a waiting list of up to 1 month for patients. Such is the influx of patients that we cannot treat everyone. So we need an endowment fund to expand the facilities of the hospital. And we need the endowment fund to start the research center. Arthur Pittman, our director, has just mentioned. I want to just mention this, that if anyone goes for treatment of bone marrow transplant abroad, the minimum cost in America, इमरान की ये पेस डिपार्टमेंट स्टोर बन रहा है, ये इससे नुकसान अस्पताल को हो रहा है। और ये आप लोगों में वाकई ये शुरू हो गया बात कि वाकई कहीं इस अस्पताल में गरीबों का इलाज नहीं हो रहा। तो मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि सच लिखें, जो भी लिखें सच लिखें। अगर वाकई ये हो रहा है तो जरूर लिखें, लेकिन पहले आएँ, इन्वेस्टिगेट करें, देखें अस्पताल को, क्योंकि नुकसान पाकिस्तान का है। और मुझे इसीलिए खुशी है कि आज शहबाज शरीफ आए यहाँ, तो उन्होंने पंजाब गवर्नमेंट से ये 20 एकड़ की ज़मीन दिलवाई। और आज हम ये रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि ज़कात फंड जब पैसे देता है और अस्पतालों को, तो हमें भी उसी नज़र से देखा जाए। अभी तक इस अस्पताल को कोई पैसा नहीं मिला ज़कात फंड। Finally, I would like to request Princess Diana to come and say a few words, but I would like to again thank you on behalf of Shaukat Khanum Hospital. When you first came, you helped us raise money, and now by coming, the amount of press and the amount of publicity we will get, this will help us in launching our endowment fund, and we deeply appreciate you taking out your time. Thank you very much, and I would like to request you to say a few words. Thank you.
Chief Minister, ladies and gentlemen, as some of you may be aware, this is my first visit since the bomb last year. As Imran has said, I've come to launch the endowment fund. This will enable us to ensure the hospital's future and to meet the annual running cost. This is the only private cancer hospital in the world that treats 80% of its patients free. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of us who have the privilege of good health, it is our duty to support such a wonderful institution. I am enormously impressed by the care, dedication and love of everyone involved here. And this is the reason why I'm always so happy to return. Thank you very much.
₹1,00,000 अर्शद ग्रुप ऑफ इंडस्ट्री का ₹1,00,000